Hi Mark, I want to talk to you about three things and I'm going to try to be very quick with it because I want to keep this under 10 minutes. The first thing is the spammy practices that alsco New Zealand has been engaged in over the first year and the result of that engagement with that SEO company. The second thing I want to talk to you about is the work that I would like to do with you to increase the number of leads coming through to the website. And the third thing is just a couple of housekeeping issues. The first thing you can see here, this is the traffic. This is the number of visitors that have been coming through to the website. In 2010, the number of people coming to the website was around 2,500 people per month. And you can see here, I'll just change this to month. You can see here that in April 2012, around 2,500 visitors came to the site. Before this date in April 2012, you're regularly getting 4,500 visitors to the site. So you might not be able to see this on the screencast, but if you log in, you'll be able to see. In April 2012, so you've lost 3,000 customers coming to the website each month because in April, Google released an update to their algorithm, which was called Penguin, and you should go and read up on this. And the Penguin update was designed to penalise businesses that had been engaging SEO companies to spam the internet with dodgy low-grade articles and also backlinks. So what happens in the SEO industry, customers like alsco New Zealand pay $300 to $500 to $1,000 a month to an SEO company who promises to bring them more traffic. And but the way those SEOs operate is they call themselves white hat or grey hat or black hat, and the stuff that you guys have been doing, you've been penalised for. So you've been paying to an SEO company who has essentially put you back in terms of visitor traffic to 2010. And then the second thing that's happened is that that penalty that you've received is very, very hard to recover from. So Google has effectively given you a massive black mark against your business. So even if we get involved, there's not actually much that we can do to fix that. It's just going to have to happen over time. So you need to go and have a talk to that SEO company because they've actually negatively affected your business. Okay, now I'll get to the good news. Let's go and have a look. I'll just pick August. In August, you had 3,000 visitors to the website. So during that time, you can see here's the fluctuations for each week. Weekends, obviously, people go and do other stuff. But essentially, you've had 3,000 visitors to the website. Now, of those 3,000 visitors, only 36 made an online inquiry. So you can see here this number here, 36 made an online inquiry. So 36 people used this form. And, potentially, I don't know how many, but a bunch of them would have been looking for a job. So let's say 25 were using that form. So less than 1% of your traffic, of the visitors to your site, are actually making an inquiry. That's really bad. So here's the contact form. This is one of the most popular pages in the site, so we can actually go and see that by having a look at the content. Where's the content? Here we go. Kind of look, yeah. So here's the contact page. So the home page got 2,000 visitors, page views. Contact page got 822. So even though there were 822, or let's say 680 humans visiting that page, you still only got 25, 30 inquiries. So what we need to do is, the first thing we need to do is fix that contact page so that more people use it. I'll show you how we've done this for alsco Australia. We have an original version of the contact page, and then we create a variation of that contact page, and we see which page has the most number of conversions, and we track it in an experiment. So what we would do with you guys is we would say, here's your original version, now let's make a new version, let's put a picture of a person on it, let's reduce the number of fields in the forms, let's put a guarantee down the bottom that you won't spam, and then let's run those two versions side by side. And you'll see that the recent contact page experiment we did for Australia, we took their conversion rate from 1.89% up to 4.21%. So we doubled the number of people who were using their contact form with a couple of changes and by running an experiment. And we could prove it. So we knew that the money we were charging alsco Australia was justifiable. So they've got some really good leads now from that work. Then what we do is we extrapolate that concept out to other pages in the site. So other pages in the site that are quite popular are first aid. So even though the products and services page is popular, it's actually just a stepping stone. That page is not a sales page. It doesn't pitch anything. It doesn't try and sell anything. It's got no product on it. So what we need to do is, here's the original version of this page. If my mum, who works in an office, wanted to buy a first aid kit, she'd have no clue what this picture is. It's a bunch of plastic buckets and some black thing in the corner. She wants to see a nice big picture of a first aid kit, big cabinet, and she'll go, visual, I got it, that's a first aid kit. She wants to see a bunch of bullet points that says that you'll do what you say you're going to do. And the other thing she wants is she wants a big 0800 number on this page. Your 0800 number is up here, but once I've scrolled down to read this text, your 0800 number is just about the smallest thing on the page. And the other thing she will want, my mum will want, is she'll want a contact inquiry form on there so that it just goes straight through and she doesn't have to muck around with clicking on buttons and things. And again, we run that experiment through the analytics package and make sure that the work that we've done increases the number of leads coming through. We work on this page by page. So the first page is the contact page. The second page is first aid, because that's a reasonably important product for alsco. The second page is fresh and clean. Like, again, this is not a sales page. You need sales pages on a website, not this kind of thing. Okay, so that's the second thing we would do. So that's the first thing we would do is fix the contact page, fix the first aid page, and fix the fresh and clean page, and those are all separate jobs. The third thing I want to talk to you about is you've got some traffic coming in from Facebook. You need to clean up these social media pages, either shut them down or clean them up because it doesn't look professional. So these pictures are really bad. If you're going to have a presence on Facebook, you've at least got to just make it respectable. You don't have to get fully engaged with Facebook and you don't have to interact and do all that sort of stuff, but you've at least got to have a page that sort of says, look, we are here, we're going to be coming soon. So just to summarise, those three things are, you need to go and talk to your SEO, whoever, people, because you've received a very significant penalty from Google, which will take a very long time to recover from, so you need to sort that out, and that's not something that we can fix for you. It would take a long time to fix. We can fix it, but it takes a huge amount of money to fix it. So it's much better that we just increase the number of conversions on your website with the traffic that you've got and use what we've got, and eventually we'll be able to recover from that Google slap. The second thing is I've just gone through what those changes are. So it's contact page, first aid page, fresh and clean, and perhaps the linen page. But start off first with the contact and the first aid pages and get those improved. And then the third thing is you guys just need to go and tidy up some of all the bits and pieces. There's also, the current web developers should be putting in, they should enable this webmaster tools bit as well. So that's it. So I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.